The evidence seems to indicate that you're watching Dolly Vision.
Footsteps down the hall, fingerprints of the dead, cold as stone. He's got the scoop, best around town known. Dolly Vision headlines, King the Beat. Truth unravels, crackling through the heat. Lost soul shouting, echoes in the night. Rock the truth while live on air light. Tough enough, Dolly Vision's dreaming real. True crime scene blast feels so unreal. YouTube madness like share, subscribe. Jack's on fire, burning the world fire. Where's the baby missing shadows crawl? People whisper footsteps down the hall. Fingerprints of the dead, cold as stone. He's got the scoop, best around town known. Dolly Vision headlines, King the Beat. Truth unravels, crackling through the heat. Lost soul shouting, echoes in the night. Rock the truth while live on air light.
What up, YouTube? Dolly back in the house again tonight. Okay, double hitter, double feature, right, with Dolly Vision. But of course, make sure y'all leave your DNA on the like button just in case aliens abduct you. And Dolly got to fly into deep outer space and find you. Okay, just in case I got to build a spaceship like Virgin Mobile and fly into space and look for you. And if you're brand new, sub up, ring the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. Okay, we're always talking true crime. So I figured I had about an hour to kill, and I wanted to come up here and talk about something different tonight. Okay. You know, about a month ago, before Donald Trump took office, there was this big thing going on in New Jersey, right? Do y'all remember that? The drones of New Jersey. Now, in the last few weeks, we haven't heard anything about those drones. Since, Donald Trump and everybody, they've changed up who sits in that big chair in the Oval Office. It seems like the drones over New Jersey just disappeared. Now, there are people still hitting me up saying, hey, I'm seeing drones in the sky. Now, of course, I myself have seen some really big, huge ass drones in the sky that you usually don't see. Usually you see them little Best Buy drones, like I fly, and people in the neighborhood have them and kids be flying them. We see those a lot. But when you start seeing drones the size of vehicles, it's a little unique. You're not used to quite seeing that in the sky. And people were reporting it every day up and down the East Coast, right? It was almost like a drone gone wild craze, right? Everybody seeing drones, or they're mistaking helicopters and planes for drones. But I don't think everybody was crazy. A lot of people were seeing things. Airports were reporting drones and down in airplanes, like not shooting down airplanes, but airplanes not taking off because drones being in the area. And these people put up, airports were putting up drone blockers so people couldn't fly drones. They should have those anyway, because you don't want something to crash into a plane as it's landing. So I think they should want those anyway. Some people even said on Donald Trump's motorcade that he had satellites on the top of it that would block incoming drones just in case anybody tried to use one of these drones as a weapon against his motorcade. Okay. So just in case, it would jam out these drones flying through the sky and nobody could attack him by drones, because we've seen this in, the Ukraine and Russia, of them using these drones as devices, right? So Trump swore when he came into office that he was going to tell what these drones were, right? I was like, I remember Trump saying something about, he was going to tell what these drones were. So I just started looking on, X and stuff like that tonight to see if anything, he may have said anything or what these drones were. But, now that Trump's in office, these drones have mysteriously just disappeared. Okay, what happened to them? Where did they go? Right? What happened to the damn drones in the sky? Like, there were so many different rumors about orbs and drones and all this, and the only thing that's really changed in our country is the president, and now we don't see him. So was it something that the US government was doing under the Biden administration? Were they using these drones for certain reasons? So a lot of people on Twitter were saying the same thing. Like, here's one right here off of Twitter. Wait for President Trump to release what's known about these drones, UFOs, aliens, and closed files. Because Trump did say when he came into office, he was going to tell us what these drones were. But yet, we haven't heard anything about these drones. Basically, he's came in and he's focused more on immigration than the drones that were in the sky. I guess now it's not a big deal. We don't see everybody being drone crazy anymore. Like, they just came and then they just vanish. Poof, drones are gone, right? Go to bed. We got plans in the morning. I'm only going to be here for like a half hour, something like that, 45 minutes. I'm not going to be here long with you guys. I just wanted to come up and touch on this topic to see what you guys had to say about it tonight. A little bit different than true crime. I think they were working with China and they dropped when he lost. Maybe so. I just, usually the government, when the government says don't shoot them down or we're not worried about them, it's usually something to it. It made me think that these drones belong to the U.S. government, because if not, this is say they flew some, tell him, Tiffany, I'm only going to be here a few minutes. Calm down, people. All right. And Tiffany, you telling me to go to bed and you're awake. Same thing with you, PJ. Y'all should be asleep. I know I ain't keep you up because I've been sitting here quietly. So, get your ass to bed. So, what was I saying before I was rudely interrupted? That Trump hasn't said nothing about what these drones are, and they didn't want them shot down. So that made me think they were U.S. government drones. He just woke me up when he started talking. Duh. I heard the door before I even started talking. Don't even try to play it. But go to bed so you're not grumpy in the morning. Okay. So what are these drones? Where did they go? Are they missing? Right now we got missing drones. All right. Anybody looking? So Trump was supposed to tell us. He didn't tell us. I hear the producer creeping. Okay. Anyway, so like I said, I was just digging through everything to see what was going on with these UFOs and these drones. And somebody told me today, yeah, I'm sitting here counting the drones flying over my house. But since, like I said, since Trump came into office, I haven't been seeing no drones. I haven't heard anybody, I think it was like a drone frenzy. And I think a lot of these people were mistaken what they were seeing in the sky, for helicopter. If you're not used to being near airport or somewhere there's a lot of planes, you may make some simple mistakes of what you're seeing in the sky. Right? The drones got scared. They knew Trump would shoot them down. Is that what it is? You still have drones in Mississippi. Can anyone see my comment? Yes, we can see your comment. And there was a lot of fog. I see you, Jonathan. Yes, we see you, Jonathan. You're not blocked here. Okay. You're not blocked. You're good to go. But I wanted to touch on that because a lot of people are like, yo, it's aliens. And so my question tonight, are UFOs coming here? And let's just think about it like this. If you was a UFO, why would you come here? If you're so more advanced in technology and can travel through space, and what are we can't even get to the moon, according to some people. Now, some people believe we've been to the moon. I'm not really convinced on the whole moon landing thing still, and it's 2024 and we can't get to the moon right now. We've been talking about colonizing Mars for the last 30 years, but we haven't seen it. Okay. So I don't really know if that's a thing. And if we're so far behind this advanced technology, why would they come here and care? Right? Is it because of like the nuclear program? And, a lot of UFOs are seen near, nuclear facilities and allegedly, right? Now, me myself, I have never seen a UFO. I've seen big drones in the sky with green and red lights blinking, but I've never seen, let's just say, a orb fly by or a saucer shaped craft fly by anywhere. I just haven't seen it. Right now, you guys in the chat may have seen one, but I just watched a video on X of Bigfoot. But people be hoaxing videos, so it's hard to tell. Now, the clearest proof of UFOs would have to come from the U.S. government, right? Because for years they denied there even being UFOs, but now the U.S. government is sharing UFO videos. You know, Dolly, why hasn't the president signed an exclusive order for all UFOs and alien footage to be released? And some congressmen got replaced this year. Don't trust Nancy anymore. I don't know. I was hoping they would come out. I mean, they've been saying they're going to disclose what happened to John F. Kennedy for like the last 30 years too, and that hadn't come out. Some people are saying we're at the time of like full disclosure, but what do we really get? They give us a little bit of crumbs and they're like, here you go, that's all you get. And then 10 years from now, they'll give us a little bit of crumbs. Are aliens, is the government working with aliens? You just hear the craziest conspiracies on the internet, of aliens and conspiracies and the government's back engineering technology and all that crazy stuff. But my thought tonight was I was thinking about the drones because people mentioned seeing some drones, but they didn't say they were really big drones or nothing crazy, of course, because I was just out flying my drone searching for missing people. So of course you're going to see a drone, but when you see a little drone, do you think aliens? I don't. Right, but when you see something big in the sky that you've never seen, maybe it was something that the U.S. government was testing to see if people would freak out when they seen it. Like, because clearly these drones, they want it seen. I don't think everybody in New Jersey's nuts, right? Because I seen one here that was as big as a car. And I ain't crazy, okay? Well, I am a little crazy, but not a whole lot crazy. Tiny little aliens, right? Little bitty baby ones like the ones in Brazil. The little, did y'all see that? I showed that video last time I was talking about aliens. So I don't know, right? I ain't going to believe it till an alien lands the mothership, and aliens get out and be like, we're here. And then I'll kind of believe it. I just don't know. Usually when the government tells us something, like there's aliens, I'm like, well, why would they tell us that now? And for all these years, they covered up aliens, but one day they're just going to wake up and go, guess what, guys? Aliens are real. Well, UFOs are real. They're not saying aliens are real. They still won't admit to aliens. Now, they will admit to unidentified flying objects in the sky, but they're not saying these are aliens. What the hell is flying them? Is this advanced technology from another country? Does Russia have UFOs? Does China have UFOs? Do all these other countries have UFOs? And some people, even Elon Musk said, people are preparing for drone war. And he said that months ago. Why would he say something like that when he's connected to all these high political people Does he know something's coming that we don't know? Like, should we be worried about drones? And when that drone craze came through, I thought it was one of those attempts to be like, they don't want drones in the sky. So, are they trying to take our drones because they don't want people seeing certain things? I love Dolly. He's so funny. Thank you. Thank you. I try to be sometimes. But, to me, a lot of this stuff is just weird, strange, bizarre, right? Like, and, it's the timing of everything. So we got right around the time of the president shifting hands and power changing hands, we got all these weird sightings in the sky. And somebody said, is it smoke and mirrors? While you're worried about these drones in the sky, something else is happening over here and you don't see it. It's like a magic trick. Okay. So we're going to show you something over here, but really we're doing something over here and we don't want you to see it. We want you staring up into the clouds like an idiot. Okay. Maybe something like that. But like I said, I'm not going to believe the whole alien things that the government's working with. They say there's a galactic federation and the government's working with those and countries around the world know about it. And they have an alliance with this and these aliens. It seems strange. Plus, last time Trump was in office, over 4 years ago, he created Space Force. And I'm thinking to myself, well, if you create Space Force, and you got an army for space, usually you only need an army when you're going to be fighting a battle. Is there going to be a battle taking place in space, right? Why do you need a space general and you're building this space alliance, but yet there's nothing going on in space? Do they know something we don't know? Okay. Are aliens coming to get us? That's all I want to know. That's my question. I'm not going to be here too much longer with you guys. I just wanted to know, should I be worried about aliens coming to probe me? All right. Cause the way things are going, I thought I was going to know, right? I thought Trump was going to tell us. I thought the president was going to come into office day one. He was going to tell us what the drones were. He didn't do it. Okay. He's more worried about kicking people out of the country than aliens invading us. Okay. And I mean, maybe aliens have invaded us, illegal ones, but not from space. I'm more worried about the space ones myself. What's going on? Oh, I would. Dolly, ain't no aliens coming to probe you. Okay, good. Thank God. I didn't want that to happen. I was hoping that was the case, right? I was hoping this was just a big hoax, is what I was thinking. I don't need no aliens probing me. And I really don't think if I was, if you're that far advanced more than humans, us here, it's like, would you stop and talk to an ant? Like when you see an ant on the ground, do you stop and talk to that ant? Or do you just go looking for ants? I don't think an alien species that's that far advanced more than us would look at us no more than ants. I mean, I don't know. So that's why I'm thinking if I was an alien, I would fly right by this bitch. I wouldn't even stop. I'd be like, I wouldn't even look back. I'd be like, all right, it's like one of those rest stops you don't stop at. Oh, I'll stop at the next one, where there's more intelligence. Because I can tell you now, there ain't a whole lot of intelligence on this planet, right? If you was an alien, this would be like the trailer park of the Milky Way galaxy, right? They probably look at us like, yo, let's stop into the trailer park and see how the other half live. So we're probably an embarrassment to the universe. Other planets be like, yeah, you see them people on Earth, how they act? They fucking crazy, right? So pucker up, LOL, just kidding. Look how skinny they are. They must look at us like we're blimps. Yeah, you ever notice that the Greys are pretty skinny? Most aliens seem, every time they depict the alien, they're always pretty skinny. And then you got us that we got 5 fast food places on the way home, and yeah, I would think so too, right? Or maybe they like Mickey D's and they come here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sure, all right? But my question for you guys tonight, because I'm going to get ready to get out of here, is are aliens coming here? And is Trump going to tell us what the drones are? I'm a little disappointed. I thought I was going to know the secrets of the universe already, and I don't. All right. So anyway, I'm going to get out here. I'll see you guys in the morning. Y'all stay safe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.